So we all have this idea of an alcoholic or an addict, right? When I say those words, you're usually thinking somebody on the street, drinking out of a paper bag, begging for change. And that's just not the case. Most people who are suffering from some kind of an addiction are going to have things a little better put together. You know, most alcoholics and addicts can hold a job. Most of them, we can afford a lot of our addictions. Not everybody is going to be this on-the-street person, and of course those ones are there. The physical circumstance does not define the bottom, it's the emotional. I've seen plenty of people on the street homeless that have absolutely no interest in changing their lives. I mean, when you look at bottom, how much lower does it get without death? And yet they don't want to change, so the bottom can't be physical. And we see people who maybe get in a minor fender bender and learn their lesson and decide to get some help and change their behavior. So where's the difference in those bottoms? And the bottom is purely an emotional state, it's not a physical one. What is going to be that motivation? What is going to be that catalyst that gets their loved one to make the changes that are necessary? Not these bargaining type of changes where I'm going to do the minimum amount just to get you off of my back, but what is going to be that catalyst to get them to actually follow through? And that's where that intervention comes in. Is that we're not going to logically talk somebody into treatment. What we're going to do is create more or less a psychological process or emotional encounter that is meaningful enough to that person to make the actual changes that are necessary. Because we all know that that outpatient program on their first go around with recovery probably isn't going to be successful. We all know that seeing a therapist once a week isn't going to be enough to change a daily habit. We entertain these ideas because it at least puts them on the right track. When we talk about a real, meaningful encounter, we need to bring that loved one to that emotional state that they're going to make real change in their life. And that's where the bottom's defined. So no, you don't have to wait for them to go to jail. You don't have to wait for them to lose their life or end up in the hospital or whatever it may be. We don't have to wait for all of these things to happen for recovery to take effect. We simply have to create a very meaningful emotional experience. And that's what an interventionist will do.
Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe to our channel to see more content on Find Rehab Center's official YouTube channel.